Hello, my name is Ilona. Today is Tuesday, May 9th, 2023, and in my video today was something I was looking at that is actually very current now in the Netherlands. I've mentioned this before about the missing children, and it has to do with taxes. It's a bit, well, I'll try to explain it. I've done it in other videos, but the government here had all kinds of people put on lists. So they would get support through taxes to pay for like a child or at least child daycare and things like that. And with their rent, so they would help them. But they put them on a blacklist so they wouldn't get anything anymore. And they had to immediately pay everything back. So a lot of people were in horrible problems. And a lot of their children actually were taken from their homes and put somewhere else. Well, we are now at the stage that they at least admitted a couple of years ago that the mistakes were made from the government, so from the Dutch IRS. They made the mistakes. They should have never put those people on those lists. So now they've been working for years now trying to compensate these parents, but also there are almost 2,000 children still missing. They don't know where they are. They claim that they don't know where they are here, the government. Media should be on top of that, completely on top of that. They're not. It's almost like they get like, oh yeah, well, those children are missing. Who cares? It's sickening. It's sickening. The deafening attitude the media has towards this. So they really are still discussing compensations, which is just ridiculous. Where are the children? That should be the main issue. But this is, of course, showing what's really been going on for years worldwide. Children missing, children being traded, used. This is just a horrible thing. But yesterday there were pages shown from a nota, like a report, here from the Netherlands. The report is actually from November 30th, 2022. And it's probably been spoken about in December 22. So it's been out for a couple of months. And in that report, apparently from the children that were, I think, placed out of the house, 413 children died. It's in the report. So apparently they don't know where the children are, but they do know 413 children died. And it's just sickening. The entire report is sickening. And in the ages from 0 to 5, 314 died. That is a large group in that age. Not only that, but in the report, this is actually an official report from the Ministry of Finances. They are talking about giving amount of money for every child that died. They are thinking about 10,000 euros. And in this report, they actually wanted to pay like 2,000 euros for children between 0 to 5. It's sickening. It's just infuriates me. And this is such a tough subject to talk about, for me at least. And it just infuriates me. But they're mentioning that. But there's this line underneath that, like, well, if we all pay them 10,000 euros, it will be like 4.1 million. These are children that died, most likely away from their parents. It's, I don't even know the people that actually made this report. You have to have some kind of traits, certain psychopathic traits or sociopathic traits to just make this report, just send it in. Yeah, we think they should pay 10,000 a child. Yeah, that will be all right. We don't know where the rest of the children are. We don't care. That's not our terrain. That's not what we're talking about. We're here talking about compensating for the death of children. Anyway, so I wanted to take a look at that. And this is not just happening, obviously, in the Netherlands. things have happened worldwide. I already mentioned in the USA, they're already talking about the Mr. B administration, and really that they are trading children. They are the biggest traders of children, or making sure that children get somewhere and then just disappear. Selling of children, it's just horrific. I've also found old articles a while back about in Chile and in Bangladesh that children were just sold from these refugees camps. That they just pretended that certain women were their mothers and they're just selling them off. It's a trade. It's sickening. But people need to be aware of this, that this is happening. So the cards I've got for this, I just wanted to take a look at, of course, this report and the energy here in, of course, surrounding this horrible thing here in the Netherlands, because it just speaks about something worldwide. That's the feeling I'm getting. The first card I got was the Ace of Cups. I got the High Priest as the central card. I've got the Knight of Wands in the past. I've got the Three of Swords underneath the High Priest. And I've got the Four of Wands and the Strength card in the future. And I was looking to the back of the deck. I was just drawn in by that. And usually it means that I need to, take this card as well. And this tells you all about this. These are my cards about dark energy. The High Priest and the Devil card. This is dark energies. And that's why this actually came out, because in the past this has been leaked by the White Hats, purposely leaked. So let's face it, this was a report from November 2022. It's been discussed December 2022, and it now finally found its way on Twitter. I'm very happy with the people that actually found it and published it. It should be published. People should know about this. Should be all over the media. I haven't found anything this morning in the media. Nothing. Not one mention, although it really circulated on Twitter, and that's why I'm really happy that Twitter has changed so much, because otherwise this would have been suppressed and people would have not seen this. But this is about the dark energies. This is about what's happened with children, the pain, what they've been doing to children for years, centuries. It's horrible. And it doesn't surprise me that especially the deaths in the ages from 0 to 5 were like the most deaths, 314. Because I do like children as young as possible. Yeah, just don't think, in a way we should talk about this. We should think about this. This is about the children. This is about protecting the children. I do see these cards, these are positive cards. So ultimately we will get out of this. We will start healing this. We will start realizing as humanity what's been going on with our children. This is just an example here in the Netherlands, but it is happening worldwide. And once things will open up in a certain country, more countries will follow. I do believe that the focus is now in releasing this in stages. This is something that happened in the Netherlands. And this will lead to more connection, to protecting the children, to changes, and to bringing humanity back into their strength, into our, our power, our strength. And this is protecting our children. This entire thing that's happening, this entire spiritual war is about the children. We should never forget that. It's about protecting our children. That's why they're so focused on our children. They're focused because they want to program them. Because if they have the children, they have the future. That's why they're so focused with all their agendas in schools. And they have a certain tendency of, going in a certain directions. It's a slippery slope. They try to program children to be more open to certain physical things. Cannot completely say, but I think people will understand. That's why they're so focused on them. That's why their agendas are really sickening and disgusting if you look at it. That's exactly what they want. They want to pervert the children, so then they'll have them when they're adults, and probably before that as well. But that's what this is about. But it's a new opportunity, a new chance, new beginning to change that. And I do think it will change, because people, of course, it's now more in the independent media, but Twitter isn't independent media. So people will see things like that. It's just sickening, but it's important that we see things. It's important that this is getting seen, that people understand what's been going on for so long everywhere around the world. It needs to be seen. So I'd like to leave it at this, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye.